Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel, and I just got off watching some well, that sounds a little weird, but I just finished watching some Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Little plug there if you want to watch me watch Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And I realized that there was a Spider-Verse short that came out by Sony Pictures Entertainment. It's called The Spider Within, a Spider-Verse Story official short film, and in brackets full. I don't know why it wouldn't be full. I don't know why I didn't make like a half a short film and release it. But I love Spider-Verse. I love Miles Morales. I love what these animated movies are doing, not just for superhero movies, but for the animation industry as a whole. I feel like after the first Spider-Verse movie, we got a plethora of very creative looking animated movies. A lot of them trying to replicate Spider-Verse, but some of them, such as Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, just did their own thing and really expressed themselves in very unique ways to the animation market. So I'm really excited to see what this short story has in store for us today. It's also a donation thing, so like it's a fundraiser, which is really cool by Sony for something called the Kevin Love Fund. It looks like it has something to do with destigmatizing mental health. So if you have the time, feel free to drop a few dollars there. I think that would really be awesome. I'll leave a link to the actual short where you can find the fundraiser in the description. And yeah, let's just kind of dive on into it. I'm gonna hopefully play the whole short for you guys on here, but if there's some form of copywriting and where the video just gets taken down, then it's gonna be cut up like a regular reaction. So I have no idea what's gonna happen. You guys will obviously know because you're watching the video. So let's just dive on into it. I hope you enjoy my reaction to The Spider Within, a Spider-Verse Story official short film. I wonder what their reason was for making a short for Spider-Verse. Is it to give us something while we wait for the third part? I hope so. Animation still looks beautiful.
These grades are unacceptable, Miles.
Focus, Miles. Focus.
Miles, you need to apply yourself.
Life.
Okay. Yo, I'm home. Sorry.
Put on a
I'm
face,
late.
you know?
Dad? You're really not gonna turn around and check right
What am I always telling you, Miles, huh? You gotta keep
your head on the swivel. I know.
Head on a
Dad.
swivel, yes. Oh, that was a good one. Okay, so we got pizza on the way, ice cream in the freezer. Oh, and
Oh,
Miles,
it's like a
check
father-son
this out.
night.
I rented 3 scary movies we can watch.
3. Rent. Did you drive all the way to Jersey to do that?
You got jokes now, that's good. Call couch.
Nah, I would, but I'm just tired. I'll catch you next time.
Oh.
Are you okay, son?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Even superheroes struggle with mental health. Feels like he's very anxious, you know what I mean? There's a lot weighing on his head at the moment.
Yeah, sorry, Dad.
Soundtrack's still bopping.
You always seem so distracted.
Miles, you're late. Again. Where have you been? No
Man,
sense of
I'm overwhelmed.
responsibility. Are you okay, son?
Oh man, I'm bugging.
Oh, you're just anxious, guy. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is terrifying. Oh my days. What if this the animation is really cool. I don't think this is something you could fight using your powers, Miles. Oh, I love that comic panel stuff. Oh, it's a spider.
Wait! I'll never step on another spider again, I promise!
Oh. Oh, what the? Wow, and the fade back to reality. Look at that. Huh, that was cool. Didn't even realize he was on the roof.
Hey.
Hey, Dad. You got a minute?
Yes, talk about it. Talk about it.
Can we get some air?
Of course we can, yeah. Grab your jacket.
You know this guy's the best dad in the whole world,
so
right?
much on my mind, you know?
I hear that, yeah. So tell me what's going on.
It's just like homework, girls. Well, one girl.
Oh, that was really good. That was really, really good. And it's really cool that Sony is depicting like anxiety and mental health issues in superheroes, you know what I mean? In a character that a lot of younger people, especially younger boys, are looking up to. Like, I feel like Miles Morales, I hear a lot more people looking up to Miles Morales than I do the Marvel, like Disney Marvel Peter Parker. Like, sorry Tom Holland, I know you're awesome, but a lot more people talk about Miles Morales, at least in the people that I know. And I guess the younger crowd might as well, I don't know, but I think it's really cool that they're just portraying that it's okay to feel like this, and it's okay to talk to people about these things if you're feeling overwhelmed or anxious or pressured to do these sort of things. And it's just okay, you know what I mean? Like, everyone goes through this. And I think it's especially important maybe for, not saying that it's like not important for women to talk to people as well, I think it is, but I think for men it's a little bit more stigmatized to talk about mental health. I know personally, if I was a kid and I said that I was having mental issues, I'd probably get bullied, at least if I was in high school and stuff. So I think it's important to tell kids that it's okay. Like, you're not alone. It's okay. Even superheroes can feel the way you're feeling. And yeah, I mean, I'm just impressed. I'm impressed that they thought of some. I mean, I don't know if Sony thought of it or if just the creators. I don't really know why this was released. I don't know if it's like some form of mental health awareness day. I don't know. I just don't know. Or if they just wanted to do something like this. But either way, I don't really care why it was made. It both got my fix of Spider-Verse content until the third one comes out. I was like kind of dying because, you know, the third movie was supposed to come out like this week or last week or something. Like, on the end of the second one it said coming out blah blah blah, and it was like in the around this time. So I was like sad that it wasn't coming out, and at least we got a short film. We got 7 minutes of awesome Spider-Verse content with some good music, some incredible animation. The animation of that scary looking ghost figure that I think just resembled, Miles's inner psyche, his anxiety, his panic, and all that. It felt like he was having a panic attack on the bed. I have been through a few panic attacks. When I first came to university, I went through a pretty major panic attack. It was one of the first ones I ever had. I was just very overwhelmed with everything. There was a lot going on, not just with school, but in my actual life as well. There was a lot of bad things going on, and I had a panic attack, and that's what it looked like for Miles. It's what I felt like, where you were panicking, you're having a hard time breathing, and you can't move, and it's really terrifying. Like, you're almost just frozen. I was laying on a bed, not this bed, but I was laying on a bed, and I was just frozen in fear, and I had such a hard time breathing. And then eventually, when I could move my hands again, I managed to call a friend, and they helped me work through it. But I felt like that's what it felt like, and it felt really nice, because you don't see it a lot in superhero movies, but it felt really nice to see something that I've been through, that I'm sure millions of other people have been through, and they just haven't really talked about it, or maybe even been aware of what it is in the first place. And so it's really cool to see a superhero go through this. That's my second point. It's not just cool to get our Spider-Verse fix, but it's also cool to see a superhero that is looked up to by kids, not just adults. Like, it's not just like a superhero that's looked up to by adults, but a superhero that is very influential in today's kid space or teenage space, because Spider-Verse movies are incredibly popular, especially for the youth, right? I know a lot of adults love the Spider-Verse movies as well, but a lot of kids will go and see Spider-Verse. So Miles Morales is going to be a big superhero figure in a lot of kids' life, and I'm sure when these kids get old enough and they start, becoming very bigger names on the internet and having a little bit more internet access and stuff, we're going to see a lot more Miles Morales love out there, which is going to be really cool. It's like the Star Wars prequels, where kids like me who grew up with the Star Wars prequels, we were not really on the internet, and then all of a sudden we were on the internet, and there's a lot of love for the prequels all of a sudden for Star Wars. And I think it's the same with Miles Morales, even though a lot of people already love him. But I think I'm just impressed that this was made in the first place, and it was made with the exact same quality and just awesomeness that every Spider-Verse project is made with. Like, the animation was absolutely stunning. I loved how red, like, his panic world was when he was really panicking, like, inwardly, and then when he comes back out of the panic world, it's just these really soft blues and stuff like that. I love how supportive his father was. I think maybe it's also important to watch if you're a dad or something, to be open to talking to your kids about these things. But I think it's more so for kids watching this, saying it's okay to talk to your parents, it's okay to talk to someone who you trust about these things, because it may help you. It may help you out. I'm not saying it's going to help you every time, you know what I mean? Sometimes the situation may be a lot worse than just being able to talk it out. But a lot of the times talking does help. I find, at least, a lot of the times, at least talking to someone lets you lay everything out, and you can just kind of assess everything with someone else to help guide you through it. So I don't know. I really appreciate this short. I mean, I think it was awesome. It was short. It was straight to the point, and it was scary at times. It was very overwhelming at times. I think it did exactly what it needed to do. And yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little reaction. I don't usually do these types of things, but I just really love Spider-Verse, and I was excited to see this. I had no idea this was coming out. I had no idea there was even going to be a short coming out, so I'm glad that I watched this, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for some more movie reactions. I do some TV show reactions, sometimes trailer reactions, not all the time, but sometimes trailer reactions for things that I like. Hopefully I see you on one of those in the future, or you watch some that I've already done. I've done like 700 of them. Anyways, see you around.